TEDx Muscat 2018 returns with yet another powerful theme, showing up. Joining the conversation with Muscat Daily are the ladies from across GCC region who will be speaking at this year's conference. Ladies, thank you for showing up.
Pleasure, thank you.
Right, to begin with, we have with us Sheikha, who is a visually impaired translator and a media figure. We have with us Memuna Suleimani, who's also a lawyer and a media figure. We have with us Nada. She's the youngest speaker this year at the TEDx conference, and she's also a human rights lawyer. We have with us Amal Zajali. She is a communication specialist from Oman. We have with us Dr. Samar, who is a professor and a specialist. We have with us Shireen joining us from Dubai, and she is a life coach. We have with us Abigail Bloom, an equestrian and an influencer, and we have with us Zita, who is a life coach. So, ladies, let's begin the conversation, and let's start with how the theme, showing up, is relevant in your message today. Zita, would you like to take that question?
So, as part of my job as being a life coach and a career coach, people will generally come to me because they're stuck in a job that they don't like, stuck in a relationship, and 9 times out of 10, they've just shown up in the wrong relationship, or they've shown up in the wrong way, or they've shown up in the wrong career. So my job is really helping them to show up in the right way, in whatever that is for them. So really being here today was to just start a conversation around showing up in the right way.
Thank you so much. Memuna, going to you. How did you choose your topic? You're a lawyer, and how do you connect it with our theme, and what's the message that you really want to give the audience today?
First of all, I'm happy to be in TEDx MuscatWomen this year, and the message we have is rule of law, how to live rule of law, how to show up in rule of law, and how to elevate profession or any life encounter, embodying rule of law, and how is it making difference in our living and in the sustainable development everywhere.
Right. Sheikha, this question is for you. So it's a very inspiring story indeed that you have to tell us. And how does that fit in with the message of TEDx for the audience today?
First of all, for me, it's an honor to be as one of the speakers among all these great ladies. I have suffered so many, suffered in my life, and I have lots of challenges. And a part of that, I managed, to show up because of the support I got, because of people who believed and put faith on me. So I want to emphasize that if you are giving the right opportunity, if you are giving, if you are trusted, if you are, treated in a way that you are capable, you can show up very powerfully.
Thank you, Sheikha. Rahaf, thank you for joining us. Sitting here with all these women, I believe you are the fastest woman in the room right now. You are a marathon racer.
I wouldn't say fastest, but
well,
trying to.
Right. So tell us something about your message. What will you be speaking about?
So for me, I am in the field of marathoning. I'm a marathon runner. And I noticed that there was a lack of representation for covered Muslim women in the media, in the fitness field. So for me, I had to show up by raising my voice and voicing my concern. Hey, why is this? There's all types of women who run and who participate in triathlons and who are active. So that was my thing, was breaking barriers. Dare I voice my concern? And running has given me the confidence to do so.
Right, thank you. Moving on to Nada. Nada, you are our youngest participant today, and you are also a human rights activist. Do you want to tell me something about your story?
My story was about child marriage. I was the victims of child marriage. I lost my aunt and sister. They committed suicide by fire because child marriage. So I ran away, and I disagree about idea of child marriage. My parents want to marry me, and why I disagree because I see a lot of victims on my eyes. So I disagree for that reason. So I have a book translated to 7 languages. It's about all my story, and now I have foundation for safe rights children. I hope God help a lot of girls who's through to a hard time to be victims of child marriage or violations.
Right. So does age matter?
Yeah, yeah, that's right. Does age matter because a lot of girls through to a hard time in this age. So because I was have how I could see it. I was have like hope for help these girls. So it's my job to help these girls in Yemen.
Right. Thank you so much, Nada, for sharing your story of hope with us.
Thank you.
We have with us Amal, and I believe Amal told me that she will be sharing a message about hope. That is also the meaning of her name.
Nada just said hope now.
Yes, exactly.
She mentioned it. Yeah, it's about hope and how we defined and what a kind of definition we have it in hope in our life and how we can continue doing things because we have hope in it. So that's my story, and I'm linking it with my name.
Thank you, Amal. Dr. Summer, let's move on to you. And would you like to give us a small gist about what are you talking about?
Well, first of all, I would like to thank TEDx Muscat for the invitation, and I'm so proud to be with those lovely ladies. Basically, what I'm going to talk about today is the problem with the society and the judgment. And some people get judged just because success arrives to their lives at later stages. People always think if you are young, you have all the right to achieve all kind of success, social success or business success. But I'm here to say that sometimes we should think that success has no deadline and it can happen at any stage of our lives.
Right. So no matter what the time is,
Yes.
showing up is all that matters.
Of course.
Right. Moving along to Shireen. Shireen, you
Hello.
have quite a vivacious personality, and you are a life coach.
Yeah.
And that's a growing demand right now in the market because everyone is looking for some direction, and they're looking for a message, and they're looking for, again, story. So you've dealt with some big names in the industry, and tell us something. What will you be speaking about? And
Well,
what's
first
your
of all, it's an absolute honour to be sharing the platform with these incredibly inspiring and courageous women that are here with us. So thank you, and it's an absolute honour to be in Muscat, of course. The message that I'm going to be sharing today is one that's honestly for me is a game changer. I've been fortunate to have interviewed many of the great entrepreneurs and leaders, Sir Richard Branson being one of them. And I've been able to, I guess, work with them firsthand and find out what makes them tick and what are the attributes of a successful entrepreneur or person or an individual in general. I'm going to be dissecting those attributes today with everybody here and sharing them with everybody. If we take on even 10% of those attributes and implement it into our own lives, I'm hoping that will be, the ingredients to success of everybody else's success. It's a mind shift. It's a mental shift, which is explained very simply. But I can guarantee you, after the presentation, I think everyone's going to think a little bit differently moving forward and be a little bit more responsible in their choices in terms of what they do on a daily basis, which is, I'm hoping that will be the after all effect, is for them to take away that message, for them to implement into their own lives so they can also become successful in whatever else they want to be.
Right, thank you so much. Shireen.
Pleasure.
And last but not least, we're coming to Abigail. Now, Abigail, this is the first time that you are speaking on a public platform. And
Yes,
I believe Abigail was a little nervous when we got her backstage, but that itself has a message in itself that this is the first time that you are showing up. So what's the message?
Well, exactly what you just said. It is the fact that, it's the first time that I've been on a stage publicly speaking to somebody, but I'm here showing up because I have something passionate to say.
about the equestrian field. So I have a magazine that we work on monthly, and there's a lot of amazing stories in there that we can obviously share with the public. And I'd really like to get more and more people on board and interested in equestrian sport.
Right, so how do you feel right now? We're just moments away from the
Can
conversation.
you not see my hand shaking? Just got to keep remembering to breathe and look at the back. And if everyone else can turn around and look that way as well, it would be amazing.
Is anybody else nervous today?
No.
Okay.
I love the way you say no. He's so confident at 15. How is that? That's just
The
amazing.
bravest.
Yeah.
Anyway.
We all depending on her.
Right. So ladies, I believe this is the first time for many of you out here. Like, can we have a raise of hands to see who's speaking at the TEDx talk, like the TED talk? Can we have, almost everybody is going to be speaking for the first time. So good luck, and ladies, thank you for joining the conversation with Muscat Bailey, and thank you for showing up.
Thank you for having us.